What's up, beautiful people? Hope you're well, you're loving life wherever you are in the world. I am enjoying this beautiful day, and I felt inspired to make a quick video on self-sabotage and procrastination. And I'm almost laughing right now because I have been, and maybe still am, the master of procrastination. I don't mean to take the title from anybody else. I'm sure a lot of other people feel the same way. It is a very relatable topic. But the fact that I'm even making this video, if it gets edited and put out on the internet for you to watch on some platform, that means that even I was able to break past this self-imposed barrier and create something and share it with you. So that means you can too. We'll see if it gets out there, who knows. But I know I'm not alone in having had years of feeling like I had so much potential, so much energy, so much excitement balled up within me that I wanted to share with people, that almost felt like the reason why I was even on this earth in the first place was to give this gift that I have within me. We all have a gift. I'm special, but you are too. Nobody is more special than you, but we're all uniquely, equally special in our own way. And we all have something to give. And that doesn't mean it's videography or something that's very common within social media platforms or anything like that. It might be something that nobody sees via the internet, but they interact with on a day-to-day basis. You might be someone that loves fixing people's cars. Maybe you love building homes, painting. It doesn't really matter. But whatever that gift is within you, if it's not being expressed, we start to slowly or quickly, but often you see a slow withering happen within someone. Their happiness dries up. They get depressed. That's been me. It's been me more than I would like to admit, but that's been so much of my life, is feeling stunted and full of excuses of why I shouldn't create, why I'm not worthy, why I'm not deserving, why it's better to stay in the uncomfortably but familiar, numb cocoon and sad place that we all kind of nestle within, because when it's known but it's uncomfortable, sometimes it's less scary than to take the risk, take the leap, and get out of this very familiar, unhappy place into something new, something dangerous, something risky. You got to be bold. You have to have courage to go to a new place, to go to a deeper part of the pool where it's dark and you can't see. But there is always a reward on the other side of your greatest fear. I've heard that so many times, put in different ways. And it wasn't until I started implementing that fuck it mentality of just like, hold my nose, close my eyes, and jump. Hopefully your eyes are open though, because you want to see where you're going to land. But just being willing to not know what's going to happen has been one of the best things I've ever done in my life. You might get scrutinized. You might have your worst fear come up and be actually materialized in your face, manifest, where the thing that you didn't want to have happen happens. I've been on a stage and I know what it's like to feel that bombing energy of, wow, none of this is landing and I'm in a nightmare right now. I might as well be naked and it's a really cold room and everybody that I've ever been attracted to is looking at me right now. I know that feeling. It sucks, but I'm so glad that I've given myself the opportunity to try new things and to do it and to act on my dreams. And I still have so much more work to do. I have so much more potential within me. I know I do. But this is an opportunity for you to also say, you know what? I'm going to change my routine. I'm going to get out of my habit and start doing new things that excite me and follow my heart, follow my bliss, and see what happens. Fuck around and find out, as they say. And something that a teacher told me years ago that has stuck with me for so long is that a habit is only a pattern that you were unaware of. But once you're aware of the habit, it's no longer a habit, it's a choice. So when you say, I have a habit of not following through on my creative projects, the moment that you say, I have a habit, you're owning it. And you have the opportunity to rewrite that and to say, you know what? I used to not follow through my creative projects, or I used to not follow through my commitments. I used to not follow through my dreams. Now, when I say I'm going to do something, I do it to the best of my ability with no expectation as to the outcome of what it will look like at the end of this process. If you hit a roadblock, you hit a roadblock. That's okay, but at least you stepped through the door as far as you could and took it to where it could go. And sometimes we think that we know where we're going, but it's not actually where we're going to end up. But if you don't take that initial step to get to the next place, if you don't say, yeah, I feel like trying this new thing, you never know where you're going to end up, and it might take you to something even better than you could have imagined. So I can get into more specifics down the road with things and give more examples, but I just felt called to make this video and let people know that you're capable of it, and you will be so much more happy if you're willing to just try these things. And when I say try, really what I mean is do these things. It doesn't matter if they don't turn out the way that you want. Do it with no expectation. No expectation specifically on how it will look. Just expect it to work out. Expect that you're going to learn something new. Expect it to be a positive experience. But other than that, you don't need to know what it's going to look like at the end. Get some Play-Doh and start creating. And I mean that literally or metaphorically. Just start creating and watch the doors open, the synchronicity aligned for you in ways that are going to blow your mind. At least they have for me and everybody that I know that's been willing to take the plunge, jump out of the airplane, and just see what happens. Try it. Everyone that's been influential on you in your life as an artist has done it. They had to take the leap. They had people that didn't believe in them. They had probably doubts and personal demons and belief systems that told them you're not worthy, don't do it, you're going to fail, people are going to make fun of you, you'll be ridiculed, you'll be ostracized, whatever it is. They had to break out of that mediocrity, that life of boredom, to be their greatest version and to be the one that has influenced culture and society and the way that we live our lives. Whether you're an inventor, an entertainer, an architect, you want to be a doctor, you want to work in medicine, go for it. Just go for it and see what happens. I promise you're going to be pleased with the outcome. I love you. More content to come. If I don't procrastinate and self-sabotage, that is, I'll be seeing you soon. Blessings.